Nature, here and now.
How y'all doing? I'm Chris. You are watching Nature Here and Now. Okay, so check this out. Back in the spring, I had set out in hopes to find a mature Carolina wolf spider that had overwintered, mainly to demonstrate to myself that these animals are generally mild-mannered, even though they're very fast and quite large spiders. And I also wanted to demonstrate to myself that these spiders aren't very defensive in nature, and in order to do so, I wanted to handle the spider. Keep in mind, I don't encourage anybody to handle or touch wildlife because not only can you put the animal's health in jeopardy, but you can also compromise your own health in some cases, and this is what I do, you know? So anyhow, well, to my surprise, I actually did find a Carolina wolf spider, full grown, and I'm reading her body language. Everything's looking good, so I reach down and she walks onto my hand. And while I'm trying to film her and everything, this moth comes by and she immediately pounces on the moth.
No way. Sorry, moth, but holy cow, I can't believe I just got that on film.
Naturally, the video went viral, right? But a lot of people have commented in the video asking whether or not she's carrying with her an egg sac. And yes, most definitely she was carrying an egg sac with her, but I didn't have time to talk about that while I'm trying to focus and film and everything else. So for several weeks, the mother of this species will actually attach a few strands of silk to the egg case and carry it around behind her. Sometimes she will carry it underneath her so she can really protect it. And some species, especially like the fishing spiders, they might actually hook their fangs into a few strands of silk on the egg case and carry it up towards the front. It's different depending on the species of spider. And of course, cobweb spiders and orb weavers and all those things just hang the egg case in their webs. Wolf spiders don't do that because they are mobile hunting spiders. They don't rely on webs to catch their prey. They are like wolves. Hey, if you're still watching the video this far, why not hit that like button, maybe say a comment below, and if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button because it tells the algorithm that people like my content and it'll suggest it to new viewers. It also helps me to be able to get out there to new environments and habitats and find and film wildlife so I can share them with people just like you. So yeah, thanks a lot. Back to the video. So, I had an invertebrate program coming up, and I thought, you know, it would be really good if I brought her home, kidnapped her from the wild, basically, but brought her back to bring to this program to show the public that these spiders aren't very mean. They're actually beautiful spiders. Carolina wolf spider is a gorgeous species, in hopes to win over the hearts of some of the public. And she was a big hit. People loved her. She did a good job at winning over some of the people. Well, the egg case actually hatched and 100 baby wolf spiders have come out. Wolf spiders, as you might know, are very good mothers. They actually care for their young for quite some time, and they carry the babies on their back to offer them protection. They'll come down and get some of the food that she's feeding once she's done fasting and everything. Once they lay their eggs and all that kind of stuff, they just want to focus on being a mother and not feeding and doing all these other things. Well, I had to be responsible. I had to go all the way back to where I found her, which was like an hour and a half from where I live, and release her and all her babies. However, I did keep several of the babies. I kept 4 of them, in fact. Now, unfortunately, one of the babies actually perished during molting, which often happens with baby spiders. But 3 of the others I still have, and I've been raising them, and these things are adorable. Seriously, each one, or at least the 3 that I have, each one has a different personality. One of them is like rather timid and just kind of runs and hides all the time. The other 2 are actually fairly inquisitive. One of them likes to walk around on me kind of slow and just loves to stand on my hand probably because of body temperature and stuff. The other one walks every few inches, gets washed, looks around, and explores. These spiders are so much fun, so I'm hoping to raise them to full maturity, and it would be really cool if I could just actually breed them and keep raising, you know, offspring. That would be really neat, but I'm probably not going to go that far into the future with these spiders, you know. My main goal is to leave everything in the wild where it belongs, you know, where it was born and where it should live. But I do teach and educate the public about wildlife. My main goal is wildlife conservation and to kind of be a steward between wildlife and the public to show them that these things are not as scary as they appear. A lot of invertebrates and animals have a live and let live policy, unless of course they're catching moths. And, you know, just incredible animals. Every animal out there deserves to live. Everything wants to live. As you can see, these spiders are growing healthy. If you're afraid of spiders, these look like large spiders. If you know the Carolina wolf spider, however, you know that these spiders are still really small. They got a whole lot more growing to do. Now, female spiders pretty much always grow larger than the males, and they live a lot longer. The male spider's main purpose in the world is to reach maturity, reproduce, and they generally perish shortly after doing that. The females can live several years and hopefully put out, you know, a number of offspring every year. The reason why they have so many babies, of course, just like anything else, is because the mortality rate is very high. So I'm really hoping I gave some of them a head start in the world. And these ones here are alive and well, and I hate to say it, I find them kind of adorable. I've grown very partial towards these slings. Also, being wolf spiders, they have great big eyes because they rely on vision and vibration to hunt and secure their prey. Well, they use their fangs to secure them, and their legs. It can be rather terrifying when you watch them pounce on their prey. But, you know, these spiders actually have wonderful vision, quite similar to jumping spiders, but not nearly as good as jumping spiders. Jumping spiders have the best vision of any terrestrial invertebrate in the world. But that's why wolf spiders have those great big eyes. Now, some people like those great big eyes and find them kind of endearing, where other people actually find those big eyes terrifying and feel like they're being watched the whole time. Great tip, if you go around at night with a flashlight, you can spot the spiders all over the place because they have tapetum lucidum at the back of their eyes. That causes the reflection, the eye shine that you see in like cats and dogs. Well, it's a great way to find spiders at night, which is how I found this individual. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't seen the original video, check it out because it's a lot of fun. It's quite a surprise for me. That whole month, just one cool thing after another kept happening when I was out there filming. Okay, once again, I'm Chris Egnoto. I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.